How do you get started in martial arts?
I started jujitsu between soccer seasons, and once I started jujitsu, I just loved it. I just stuck with it. And for wrestling, I lost my first MMA fight to a wrestler, and that's how I wanted to become a wrestler because I'll be ready if we had another for the future. And I just stuck with it.
Was there any aspect of soccer that translated over to martial arts?
Uh, I think like for in soccer, I think you're just nonstop running, and I feel like that's sort of similar to martial arts and jiu-jitsu because you just keep going and going and going.
Go hard, Court. Go hard.
I know that your parents have been very supportive. How has it been for you to be able to have such supportive parents during your training?
It's been great. They when they in certain points they push me harder. Like for after when I'm cutting weight and I'm just tired and I just can't move. They push me to go to practices because they know it'll make me better. And they push me through the weight cuts. They push me through practices. They hype me up before matches, so I'm ready to go.
What have you found easy when it comes to martial arts?
The aggressiveness was really easy for me, and just being able to defend myself and
What do you find difficult?
the weight cuts probably was the most challenging, and just staying on top of everything and just the whole weight cut and everything with the weight cut and following with all the pressure and like for jitsu not knowing whether or not you're gonna have someone in your division and being having to move up.
You've had so many mentors in your life, like Chris Cyborg early on. What does that mean to you to have these mentors and be able to call them on a short notice to get advice?
It's great because then if I need advice for like weight cut ideas, like how do I lose this amount in this many days, and I can easily, hey, how do I do this? And it's easy having them in contact because if I need advice for something, if I need help cutting weight, if I need help with anything, I just know who to call.
You were probably one of the first girls to say that they want to become a mixed martial artist. This is way before Ronda became popular. What's it mean to you to be kind of this first generation where you're studying all aspects of the sport? And where do you find the current status right now of this generation in terms of the sport?
I think it's good that we're gonna have more girls starting to want to wrestle or do jiu-jitsu or martial arts because when I was younger, we didn't have any. We had no girls, barely any girls, and I would just fight guys. So I think it's good that girls are starting to want to do it more, and now there'll be more competition in the future for girls who have been doing it as long as I have. So I think that's pretty really good that girls are starting to do it.
You're of course training right now to become a fighter, but how do you see yourself in the future?
I see my future obviously in a cage, wanting to get up to be the best, and for wrestling, being able to place for state. Because the last state I did it wasn't for the season, it was for club, and I got second. So I'm hoping the next state for this coming season, I'll be able to represent my school. So that's a goal that I have for the season. And then